We are live.
Whoop whoop.
We return.
Hello.
We're playing some more Dungeons and Dragons this week. It's been a while, guys. It's been like 2 weeks, maybe
5
more.
months.
I think it's been 2 months. Wait, what? No, 2 weeks. Oh my god. Anyways, it's been a while.
Oh yeah, because Easter.
I was unable
Last
to.
session was 15 days ago.
My perception of time has been kind of all over the place. So after our last session, it took me a solid couple of minutes to be like, wait, next week is Easter. Oof. But anyways, we're back. We're playing, so that's pretty exciting. And I guess we will start things off with some session recap because it's been a while. It's been a while. Let me actually put some music. Welcome back, everybody. Last session, our party spoke with the conspiracy man over how to get the info he has on Idiom Flower. After failing the previous task, the conspiracy man tells them to then head over to the tomb that he discussed before. To assist the party this time, he also gave them a scroll of Dispel Magic. As the party made their way over to said tomb, they fought with a Ravensworn knight guarding it and ultimately came out victorious. After lightly eluding the knight and using the magic scroll to open the heavy doors to the tomb, the party gained access to the large chamber. Inside, the bright open chamber filled with dragon and fiend motifs everywhere, as well as a pool of lava, was enough to shake the party's resolve. Though they were hesitant and initially practically against exploring the tomb in any capacity, after a series of events, some of the party decided to venture into it. Again, after a series of events, including the exploration of the tomb, the opening of a trapped chest, and resisting a charming effect whilst breaking down the tomb's gates, one thing led to another, and essentially, the party ultimately left the tomb with few resources, some burn wounds, but it would appear with 2 magic items, a chest plate and a scroll. And so, we resume where we left off, with the party having just decided to leave the tomb in a somewhat rough state, not terrible, but not great, and now on their way over back to the conspiracy man. A reminder, it's going to take you about an hour to navigate through the sewers. Are you guys doing anything before you get to the conspiracy man? Any questions you have? Or is it safe to assume you guys just cautiously make your way through the sewers until you eventually return to where you are shown to be on the map, even though technically you're en route still?
I'd say probably just go right.
Same, yeah. I'm more than happy to just appear there.
I'm just trying to convince people to go back to release the dragon the whole way.
All right.
He's not even hypnotized anymore. He just wants to open it.
I was never hypnotized.
Then you guys arrive back to the conspiracy man. You pull back the tarps, and you are now in this room here. What do you guys do?
All right, let's go inside, guys.
Yes, talk to him.
Knock, knock.
As you knock at the door, he immediately opens. Ah, you're back! You're back! Come inside! Come inside! As you guys start to enter the room one by one, I'll move Svipall. as Ahron's having some tech issues. Don't worry. And don't worry, before you say it, I know you're gonna hide under the chair and you're gonna cast a spell to make an illusion above the chair. Is this correct?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So Svipall just kind of scurries on under the chair and casts a spell just as quick as he does. As you guys are wandering, you'll see the conspiracy man this time not kind of running around, but he's just counting you guys as you enter. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see you're not missing anybody this time. That's good. That's good. Close the door. Now, I take it there's good news.
Yes, we discovered what was in the room. It's some sort of tomb for a dragon. What did it say on the scroll again?
Oh, basically, like, there's a world-ending dragon underneath there, and whoever releases it from the tomb will usher in a new age. Does any of that sound familiar?
I can't say that it does, but that is very interesting indeed. So I take it you've eliminated the guards standing outside the gate, correct? And then opened up the gates themselves and entered the chamber.
Yeah, there
Yes.
was the one god. Boy, I did not realize they hit that fucking hard. I mean, shit. Anyways.
Yes, they do have a habit of killing people on one hit. But if you
Yeah.
survived the hit, that's quite the feat. It's a good thing I asked this from you, my friends.
Yeah, and then we went in there. I mean, if you read Draconic, once you get in there, there's a statue that has like an inscription of what the tomb does. The scroll itself is a magical scroll, which casts a spell. I think it was like Globe of Invulnerability, but it's only for like a specific creature type. So I'm getting the hint that it's like, if you do let the dragon out, cast this spell so it doesn't immediately incinerate you, so you have a chance to talk to it. That type of thing.
Very interesting, very interesting. Very useful information indeed, my friends. Very useful information. As you guys are looking at him, he's kind of just skirting around and kind of scratching at himself, kind of thinking about it. You hear him kind of mutter a few things under his breath as he's kind of dodging, kind of stepping just between all the papers and whatnot so as to not damage them. You'll hear him go, yes, perhaps I can make my way over there and see what's in there. Yes. And you see him eventually kind of notices, kind of catches himself, muttering to himself, and he goes, of course, apologies, I have a habit of thinking to myself aloud. Of course, good job, my friends. This is very useful information indeed. And I did not forget my part of the bargain, of course. Information for information. Valuables for valuables. Of course. Now, allow me to please first thank you for doing this for me. And with that, allow me to give you the information on this individual, Idiom Flower. You see him kind of wandering about a little bit. If I remember correctly, you all wanted information about Idiom Flower, correct? Is there any particular type of information, or just...
Any sort of general background could be useful. Also specifically, where to find him, and ideally how we could gain his favor.
Of course. Well, I did mention the information I had was assuredly most useful to you all, and I am not a liar, of course. So, though I cannot or am unable to give you an answer regarding gaining favor to him or really interacting with him, I'm not too keen on communicating with other individuals. But me and him have a bit of a understanding amongst one another, a mutual understanding. But nevertheless, what is important is the information I have for you is of his whereabouts. or at the very least, his hideout. Shh. And it looks around. There's nobody else in here but you guys.
He
Hmm.
would be called the conspiracy man if he didn't do things like that. Be real.
Scurries around a little bit some more. Yes, I know his whereabouts. It's not the type of information that the witches would kill and torture for. The type of information that very few know. And if you value your lives, my friends, you will not divulge this information. Or do. I don't really care. I got information out of it, so you get the information. What you do with it is up to you. But rather than me simply blabber on and give you some instructions, how about as friends, as capable friends, might I add, instead of giving you the directions and you potentially slipping along the way, how about I escort you to the hideout? It's a bit out of view, shrouded by magic. You see, Idiom is a bit of can you believe this? A bit. What is the word I'm looking for?
Paranoid?
Yes, exactly, Prophet. Paranoid. He is very paranoid. You must understand, a wizard of his age and caliber, he does not like strangers loitering about, much less stinking up his place. But I can show you where his place is, open up the way. But mind you, after that, you are on your own. I am smart. I am not foolish. I know when a place is clearly too dangerous for my likes, and though he welcomed me in, I know for a very fact he willingly left out the parts of the traps he, I have no doubt, laid out.
Cool. So you're sending us to another place that we might die. Awesome.
And you don't know anything about these traps.
Oh no, but if I had to guess, they're surely magical, and he is quite intelligent, so I have no doubt he's definitely placed a couple dirty tricks here and there.
Well, I mean, that's good news, I guess, because if they're magical, we can use detect magic to,
True.
Find
Precisely.
them.
But a word of caution, mind you, my friends. He is a wizard and is aware that there are other spellcasters, though rare. There are other spellcasters, especially in Ravengarde. So, though I have no doubt many of the traps are magical in nature and will have the intent to harm and or kill you, do, just on the chance, keep an eye out for anything non-magical, as I'm sure he's a bit of a paranoid fella. He says with a wide grin, and then moves on over, skittering around, just kind of circling all you guys. But you all are in quite the sorry state, or some of you, especially you, my prophets. So, as I mentioned, I am willing to escort you, and I have no agenda, so I have nothing else to do. You are free to rest here if you so choose, or if you wish to die out and about, then that is also your wish. That is your choice. What would you have me do, my friends?
Well, I suppose we could rest and then get on our way.
Well, I need to head out to the store and buy a couple things. So, I mean, as long as we can stop by a Fletcher before we leave, that would be appreciated.
I think it would probably be best if we rest and get all our strength back, just in case.
Yeah.
I neglected to mention, apologies, my friends, to specify, as it seems you all have things you want to do besides loiter about, such as me. The hideout is located here in the sewers. But again,
Oh,
I have nothing else to do. I can wait. He says,
Yeah.
smiling a little bit creepily.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I would prefer to rest immediately before something nefarious happens, and then in the morning going out, and I can just like buy some things off my shopping list, and then we can come back here and then have him escort us. I'm sure you guys might want to have some shopping in mind, maybe like scrolls of detect traps or detect magic or whatever.
Hmm.
So
Exactly
I definitely
my
want
thoughts.
rest for continuing.
okay, so I guess it's settled then. We'll sleep, and then in the morning have a brief intermission to do shopping, and then we'll leave.
Yep.
Very well. Would you like me to wake you up? How long do people sleep for? 8 hours? Would you like me to wake you in 8 hours, or are you all capable of waking yourselves up?
I'm capable of waking myself up.
Very good. Well, you're free to use the other room. He'll stand at the door.
Thank you.
Newt, Svipall?
Oh, sorry, I have device.
forgot.
What?
Uh,
Yeah,
Svipa-
I'm the plan to rest and then shop.
yeah, you're gonna move?
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay,
There you
my
go.
bad.
Alright. Well, look, as you guys enter his living room? Question mark? Quotation mark? You'll see that he kind of looks at you all and go, I'll be in this room if you all need me, or when you need me. Sweet dreams, or don't. I don't know. And then he'll
Thank you.
slowly, with a smile on his face, unchanging, unblinking, he will slowly close the door. Continuously looking at you guys as his face eventually gets covered by the door.
Alright. I think like going to find like this Idiom Flower with the dragon would be a great idea.
You're a genius.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like what can a wizard do against a dragon?
I think our best bet may be to not summon a dragon. We don't know what this dragon is like, and it could very well just end up giving us 2 enemies to fight rather than just one. And regardless, we don't know anything about Idiom, and he may not be hostile.
Isn't he called like the Mad Mage or something?
Yes, but the collector told us right off the bat that he's not really so mad at all, as all that. Let me find my notes.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can discuss it in the morning. I kind of want to just hit the hay.
What time of day is it? Do we know
You're not
even?
sure. You've
Oh.
been underground for quite a while, though.
I'm ready to drop.
Alright, let's sleep.
You're all taking a long rest?
Yes.
Yeah. But on the way or on the way back, I do want to buy a shield.
Oh, you guys are in the sewers right now.
Yeah, so we have to exit. I don't want to sleep in the sewers. I'm just making.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. One moment. Just Svipall, you want to leave? I'll put you there.
Yeah,
might
I
as-
was assuming
might as well
everyone
go
was
with
leaving
them.
with me.
All right.
Yep.
Is everybody leaving the sewers?
I guess
Yeah.
we are.
I cannot wait to get out of the sewers.
All right. Where are you guys planning to go?
The inn. And
And back
I
to
guess
the inn.
depending on the day, if it's like late in the day, then shopping tomorrow. But if the shops are open, I do something on the way.
All right. Give me a moment. All right. As you all leave the sewers and go down the path you are familiar with, you exit the sewers. And you re-enter the surface of Ravengarde. As you come out, again, you're on Mulberry Streets. You see a couple of beggars here and there. Looking out, you can see that it's not nighttime, but it's late afternoon. It's starting to get dark out. So chances are there are some stores probably still open, but those that are still open are likely going to be closing somewhat soon.
Okay. So then tomorrow morning, then. At least for me.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but like if I can make it to the store, then might as well do it now.
Yeah, you guys can do
Sure.
some light shopping if you want.
Yeah.
Sure.
If we can make it in time, then all I need is a shield.
All right.
I'd like some
It-
spell scrolls if I had some.
So just so I know, Svipall's going to like a smithy, potentially, or not really a smithy. I guess a smithy. Anywhere really that sells like weapons, armor, like that sort of stuff. Newt, I'm gonna put you guys here so I know what the groups are gonna be. Newt, you're gonna be going and looking for spell scrolls.
Yeah.
What about Svetlana and
Just gonna follow whoever.
I need to go to a Fletcher or someone who deals with like crossbows and bolts, longbows and arrows.
All right. We're gonna go to a Fletcher most likely. Which of the three people do you want to follow?
I guess I'll follow Newt.
Alright.
All right. Cool. Then as time passes, all of you please roll me d20s. Just a flat d20. You know, I could roll the d20s or I could have you guys roll it. Cool. All right, sounds good. As about an hour or two passes, during this time, you guys find the stores you were looking for. And sure enough, the stores are going to be closing soon. Svipall, you find a blacksmith who is selling some shields. The shields go for 12 GP.
Well, okay. I will buy that. I believe it, no? Yes, I do.
All right. Subtract the gold from your currency, and I will give you the shields. Svetlana, as for you, you find a Fletcher.
I want to trade in my longbow and all my arrows for a heavy crossbow and as many bolts as they'll give me for the trade-in value.
You're trading your longbow and all your arrows?
Yeah, for a heavy crossbow and as many bolts as I can get with the trade-in value.
All right. The arrows have 94 arrows.
Yeah.
Oh damn. And then you want a heavy crossbow?
Yeah, heavy crossbow, bolts.
All right. And I'm assuming you're going to be trying to barter as much as you can. So feel free to make a persuasion or mercantile check if you're looking to barter.
Sure. It's a 19.
All right. It does net you some more. You'll get 40 GP for the longbow and the 94 arrows.
Okay. How much is a heavy crossbow and the
Heavy
bolts?
crossbow is 50 GP,
Jesus Christ.
and the bolts is 1 GP for 20.
Okay. Will this Fletcher accept my greatsword and my studded leather armor, or no?
Negative.
Okay. I guess I'll just wait until tomorrow morning then, and I'll go sell off the studded leather and the greatsword, and then come back and buy that stuff then. I'll keep the longbow and stuff on me for now, because I don't want to
Gotcha.
be weaponless.
Yeah. Okay. But you let the fellow know running the shop. You'll come back tomorrow morning or afternoon, sometime tomorrow, and do the trade once you've brought some more things. Once you've brought some more money. All right. And as that is happening, Newt, you find a scroll shop. Is there any particular type of scroll you are looking for? Keep in mind, spell scrolls can be quite expensive.
Like specifically, dispel magic, detect magic, anything that seems like it'd be useful. But like, especially if I can find some dispel magics that are like higher level, because based on the last place we went, it doesn't seem like my spell regularly at 3rd level is going to be even remotely useful.
What are the spells again? Sorry, dispel magic.
Dispel magic, detect magic, and like, I don't know, anything else that might seem useful.
Cool. Go ahead and roll me a D100 for a fortune roll. See if they have. Goddamn. All right.
Holy shit! Highest thing I've ever rolled in my life.
And make a persuasion or mercantile check for bartering.
Persuasion or mercantile, please. Okay.
God damn, Jesus.
Finally got to use my bard
Bards.
charisma.
Yeah, that'll do it. Oh my god.
Never get to use it. It's great. Coming in clutch.
All right.
Ooh, you want to give me a buy one get one deal? Ooh.
I don't think you have enough. I don't know how much money you have, but
I also don't know that. Let me find out. I don't think I have all that much.
oh, you rolled high. Okay, let me give you a discount on that.
How many silver pieces is it to a gold?
10 silver equals 1 gold.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right. Looking around for dispelled magic and detect magic, you do find a handful of detect magic scrolls.
Mhm.
And those go for 50 GP a piece, or a scroll, I should say.
Okay.
And you don't find any dispelled magic, but you ask him, and he goes, You kind of talk him up a little bit, as well as like kind of trying to see if you can reduce the price of the detect magic scrolls, which is why they're 50 GP. They would be higher.
Okay.
And he eventually kind of buckles down and goes, "Okay, yeah, I got a few high level spells back here." And he pulls out one, which is a scroll of dispelled magic, and he will offer it to you for 250 GP.
Cool. I do not have that. Is there any other like interesting or like useful looking spells, or is this kind of like the scope of? I guess that's too vague.
You have to
It
be
doesn't
more.
matter.
Yeah, it's too big. You got to be more
Yeah.
specific.
Um.
Like basically every spell can be useful in some way. I'm
Take
just
a point.
assuming you're not looking for
Sure.
damaging spells, but that's still
No.
there's a lot.
Yeah. And are you interested in maybe purchasing a dispel magic, or do you think it's not worth it?
I mean, it will be helpful once, but we
true.
might find many spells to dispel
Yes,
in the
and we would
place.
have to roll for it. My thought is because I have the spell magic, but I've only got 2 3rd-level spell slots, so that only gives us 2 options to use it. And then again, detect magic could be very useful, and I also have detect magic.
Yeah, I got that
And I've
too.
only got 4 1st-level spell slots.
I can do it as a ritual.
Oh my god, there's
so-
a scroll of find traps? That's crazy. Let's get a freaking scroll of find trap. What the hell?
I don't know what
I
other
think that's-
spells would be.
Also,
Um,
detect
Yes.
magic doesn't like use a spell slot.
No, but then you have to like sit around for 10 minutes. Do we have that kind of time?
I mean, we're in no rush, so
True. Alright. Well, then I guess the conversation changes to, shall we purchase a scroll of find traps? For the trapped mansion?
yeah, I'll offer it to you. Same thing. He kind of goes to the back and finds one. He goes, you know what? You kind of ask him, oh, you're going to this dungeon or something. Is there anything that could potentially be useful? He kind of thinks about it for a second, and he kind of tells you it's a little bit too vague. And then as you're kind of talking it in about money and stuff, he goes, oh, actually, maybe this one scroll, and he pulls out the scroll of find traps. He's like, I don't know what else could be useful for you.
That could be useful. Would you do it for 100?
That is the bartered price.
Damn it. Alright, here's the thing. I've only got 50 gold pieces, but I have 653 silver pieces.
It's enough.
I got.
So yeah, you'd have.
That's enough.
That's enough, but it's like
That's pretty much
being
all
like,
your money.
oh, I'd like to purchase 500, like $5, but I'm gonna give you just pennies.
Kind of looks at you and he's like, money is money.
All right, cool. Here's 600 silver pieces and 50 gold pieces.
Yeah, I mean, there you go.
Jesus Christ! Nobody wants that. Well, my wallet's about to get a lot lighter.
I don't have a scroll for that, so the way I'm going to do it is I'm just going to give you an oddly colored spell macro for find traps.
Cool. I also want everyone to know that my total wallet weight just went down by 13 pounds.
Why'd you have so much silver?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure all that silver was from the goblins, and we were supposed to like dispense it out evenly.
I would have dispensed it evenly. I'm on
Well,
top.
I got no fucking gold,
Oh,
bro.
that might have
so-
been from before you died.
Oh yeah.
That guy didn't loot your pockets? Damn.
I know, kind of weird, huh?
Considerate of him.
Alright, anyways, you got a scroll to find traps now. Ooh. You can click on the macro unless it's broken. Let's see what it does. Please tell me it's not. Oh. It's broken.
Damn it.
Anyways, I'll go
Okay.
quickly fix that. That's probably the one. Yeah, that's literally. Alright. Okay. It's fine. I'll do that quick. But with that, is there anything else you two are doing in that shop?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Alright. Then with that, where are you all meeting back up? At the end?
The end, probably.
Stealth back to the end.
Lead
I need
us to
all.
your namesake.
I need all the gold I can get, so I'm sleeping in the fucking sewers. Sorry, not sorry.
How much does an inn room cost for the night?
Let me check one more time. 1 moment.
This is kind of a worry for me now.
5 silver pieces.
Okay. Well, I have 300 copper. That's a joke. I have some silver.
No, 5 silver pieces includes the meal.
That's it.
Cool. Sounds good to me.
I'm still going back to the sewers.
All right. Those of you staying at the inn, pay up.
Okay.
Pretty much. And your food and drink are covered for the day. This last day, just for clarity.
Also, before we leave the inn, I disguise myself as Elf and my footprints as a satyr.
All right. Just for clarity too. I'm just gonna do that. Oh, or actually, no, even better. There you go. You're disguised. Wow. All right. Inn. Where are you sleeping? In? Oh, you muted.
He said BRB in the Discord.
Oh, did he? Oh, crap.
yeah.
All right.
You can sleep in my room.
Sure, he's gonna sleep on the ground, I guess. Or you guys can uncomfortably share a bed, up to you. All right.
We're not. It's not that part. He's sleeping on the floor.
Anyways,
Anyway.
so Paul's sleeping in his room. You two are sleeping in Newt's room, and Svet's gonna go back to the sewers, passing the beggars.
Yep.
And sleeping on the rug.
Yep.
All right.
I also do my usual night routine. I think I've sent it to you like 4 or 5 times, but I could do it again if you want.
Remind me, yes, please.
Okay.
I think I know
it's
what it
some
is,
sort of-
but it's been a while, so I'm like,
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
I know it's some
Just
sort of
copy and
magic, but I
paste
can
it.
just imagine like Svipall's like 45-step Korean skincare routine, which like culminates in like a morning peel. Like
Sure.
no, that's what it is, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Svipall's a normal dude.
Yeah, it's completely normal, nonchalant about everything.
Most normal guy ever.
I got you, Svipall. Okay, good thing you did send it to me. I remember the second half. I forgot the first half, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right. As you all sleeping in the beds that you paid for, except for In, who sleeps on the ground, and Svet, who's sleeping on a rug in the sewers. Besides that, you all make do with what you have available to you. And as time passes, your eyes close, you dream, and time passes. As you dream, you recall the time up until now, the encounters that you have faced, the dangers you have slain and suffered from. The 2 of you have literally died and then returned. One of you witnessed your entire group again get killed and be the lone survivor. And one of you, though has not suffered anything as severe as that, certainly has had her own fair share of dangers, and now with this new group. All in all of you wake up in the morning feeling relatively well rested, but at the very least certainly inspired and raring to go with purpose and newfound confidence. And with that, you all level up.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
It's happening, you guys are getting level up. Oh my god, 9 sessions in, we did it.
Oh,
Holy
Are we
crap.
really 9 sessions in?
We are 9 sessions in. This is session 9.
That's crazy!
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
However, I've tried to prep as best as I can. So, we will. I asked you guys beforehand. I tried to give you as much time as possible, as I had a feeling, judging from the way things were going from previous sessions and whatnot, that it was likely you guys were going to be leveling up in the middle of session. So rather than cut the session short by 2 hours, we can try and do the level up now as quickly as we can, and then we'll take a break after that, like a 5-minute pause, use the bathrooms, make sure your tokens are correct or whatnot, and then we can resume play after that. How does that sound?
sounds good.
Cool.
All right. Then with that, we'll start with Svets. You're on the left. Here, we'll do this. There you go.
Yeah.
We'll go with
I
you.
put it in chat just so it's easy to follow along. It's simple, but basically for the long rest, I'd just like to identify the magic armor as part of the long rest action,
Alright.
and then also I don't get anything at level 6 besides an ASI, which I would like to take a feat, the crossbow expert feat, and increase +1 to my dex. That's it.
All right. Well, you're a fighter, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Just get an ASI then, which will be crossbow experts, and then you're increasing your dex. Sounds good. And go ahead and roll me a D10 or 6, and then put that in square brackets, the usual. Six it is. Alright. 6. And then your dex. Ooh, that's a big number. Max to that out. And then. What's your con? That's an extra 2. So you now have 52 hit points. And then let me double check to see. I don't think I do, because I don't think people take crossbow expert, but let me double check. Nope, they don't. Okay. Let me go get that for you. Some changed. Oh, I see now why you were getting a heavy crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Alright. Let me make sure I copy your token in case I break something by giving you this. We're good. I think we're good. Alright, cool. So that'll handle. That's you done with, I think. Next up then is in back. He is. Conrado's
Yes.
back. All right, in. We'll go with you. What are you doing for your level
Okay.
up?
Another one on sorcerer.
Another one, sorcerer. Very cool. Go ahead then and roll me a d6r4 in square brackets.
6R4. 5. Let's go.
All right, and then your con is 1, so that's an extra 6. With 37. Wow, look at that. And then level
Alright.
6, you get an extra sorcery points, you get an extra prepared spell, and you get a spell slot. And you get your subclass feature, which I have to double check what that is, if that has a choice. But in either case, you get a spell, as well as, I think, yeah, you gained a sorcerer level, so if you would also like to, you can change one of your prepared spells with another one. Do you know what spells or spell you're gonna get?
Yeah, I am getting suggestion. And do I want to change any spells? I don't think so. Yeah, I think I'll just take suggestion.
Alright. The second
for
level? It is, okay.
Yeah. For the long rest action, would I be able to identify what my eye does?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so I want to do that.
Sounds good. Thanks for reminding me that. I also got to do that with Svets. I'll handle that at the end if that's alright with you guys.
Yep.
Alright. You have these spells, right? You don't have that spell. You've been missing some spells this entire time, man. Oh, wait, no, you're not. I'm blind. Never mind. You're good. Got a bit worried there. Cool. I think that's it for you. Let me update your class resources, your spell slots. So they're correct. You got suggestion. And yeah. Alright. Cool. Next up then is Newt. I think I saw in the Discord before, level of Bard.
Yes. I
Okie
get
doke.
extra attack, which is my feature, which is I have an extra attack, but also one of them can be a cantrip, which I pretty nifty.
Pretty good. That's I roll 2. +3. Goddamn. 8 on 10. So it's just the basic +10. That's 64 hit points that you now have, Newt.
Hell yeah.
Who are the tankiest in the group?
What about the fighter?
You have more than her.
That's weird. Why?
Damn.
Rolled high enough times, and I think
Jeez.
might have a higher con, or actually maybe not. No, you don't. Same con.
Name is fighter. Bells.
And then
I texted it to you.
Bard level 6.
I want to switch out Unseen Servant for Fear. And then I wanted to take Speak with Dead.
Right. Oh, give me
Oh,
1
Speak
second.
That's
Sorry.
pretty good.
Just get ready, because I'm going to make a joke about us talking to each other. Conrado. You're like, I can't speak with Dead. Do we count as undead? Like, I know we don't, but like hypothetically, if we're not talking about the rules specifically, do we count as undead?
No.
No, like,
What does that sentence even mean? Hypothetically,
Like-
not talking about the rules specifically, but
like
do we
not
count
like
as
no,
undead?
no, come on. But like, not in like the categorization of the rules, in like the general idea of an undead creature, not specific to D&D, just like in general. Are we undead? Because we
Oh,
did
dude.
die and come back.
Bro, are you gonna tell the heart attack victim that died but got resuscitated that he's undead? No, dude.
Maybe,
you're
I don't know. It
alive.
depends.
Maybe.
We're Frankenstein.
Oh man.
My dude, we were not resuscitated. We were Frankenstein.
You know this happens in real life. Like people get transplants and stuff, right?
I don't think
Oh
that
yeah,
they're
but they weren't
dead.
dead for like 4 days.
And they don't get smushed
And now
back
they're
together
undead.
with their brothers.
So
This is
yeah,
why-
we died and then we undied. So,
All
So
the
we're
people
not
that heart
dead.
attacks are now undead.
Like, it depends on your criteria. That's why I want to have this discussion. I don't know why you're getting so against this fun little hypothetical.
You folks at home hear that? If you have a loved one who died and needed an
Oh
organ
my
transplant,
Jesus
like let's say they
Christ.
needed like a heart from like a family member or something like that, M thinks they're an undead ghoul. Just like
You suck. I did not say ghoul. I did not.
white.
You adhered these negative connotations. That's not my fault. I
Basically
freaking
called
love
you-
Frankenstein.
and they're
Frankenstein's
pretty
monster.
cool. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you
basically called your
assumed they're
dead brother
negative.
Phylactery.
You assume that's a negative thing. I love Frankenstein's monster. He's my baby girl. So maybe you should you should check your biases.
Did you just
Yeah,
call heart
I
attack
think you're-
victims Frankenstein's monster? That's crazy.
Jeez, oh my
No!
God.
Oh my
Alright,
god!
guys.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Goodbye, guys.
Riley just
Alright.
hates undead people.
I also forgot to give you your feature. You got it. Newt, I'm giving
Okay.
it to you now.
I didn't hear what you said. I quit the chat for the bit.
Oh, I'm giving you the feature. There you go.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
called Valor Extra Attack, just because it's slightly different from a normal extra attack, because you got the cantrip
yeah.
thing.
Hell yeah.
But it's there.
I can vicious mockery people and hit them.
Mhm.
That's a
That's
double whammy
really
because
cool.
vicious mockery gives you advantage. I'm just realizing this in the moment. That's a really good double whammy. I missed off.
Mhm. Juice. Oh, what was the spell you took?
I wanted to switch out Unseen Servant for Fear, and then I wanted to take Speak with Dead.
Gotcha. I don't have that. Gotcha. Oh, here's a level 3 spell. We'll put that over there. Get that to you in a second, and then Speak with Dead. Is that second? No, that's also level 3. God, I don't know my spells clearly.
It's okay, neither do I.
Alright. Speak with Dead. That's 2 spells I've got to make, so give me a bit for that.
Yeah, no problem.
But cool. Alright, so that'll finish you up. Svipall, what's going on with you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm taking another level in cleric. I'm getting the warcaster feat.
Very
So
nice.
plus 1 to wisdom. And holy word and sanctuary. The spells I'm taking.
Right, give me a second. And then roll a d8 r5.
Cool.
Alright.
5.
It's an extra 5 hit points.
Nice.
That's 37. And then let me update stuff. You took Warcaster, which I'm pretty sure I have that one ready. I do. There you go. And then you chose Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
increase that for you. Right. And then you're a level 4 cleric. So, took Holy Word and Sanctuary. Cool. Holy Word? Hold up. Where's Holy Word?
Did you already give it to me? Oh, it's broken.
Holy Word doesn't exist. Oh, is that a really old spell?
Yeah, Holy Word. It was in the spell list with clerics.
I messed up that spell list. I probably did. Where is it? I did. Alright, give me a second on that one.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
And then you said Sanctuary, right?
Yeah.
Okie doke. Sanctuary is a level 1 spell. No problem there. Alright. And let me update your stuff. It's leveled up. And clerk, that's yeah. Okay, cool. Alright. That should be it for you guys. There's just the 2 magic items that needs to be identified. And then the spells that aren't working for Newt and Svipall. However, we'll do the identify magic items when we come back from break, and I'll do the spells when I come back for a bit during the break. Sound good?
Yep. Yeah,
Sounds good.
All right. Well,
Thanks.
let's take a quick, like 4 or 5 minute break, like usual. Then when we return, we can resume session, and you guys are leveled up.
Woo!
All right. Okay. You return. All right. Svipall, I switched out the spell for Word of Radiance. I'll take a look at that spell better later. At a later date, and if you want to switch it, I'll just let you do it for free. Alright. And then Newt, Svipall, you guys have your spells. In and Svet, you guys wanted to identify the items. 1 moment. Yeah, no worries, Newt. Oh, damn. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I forgot to do a particular thing. Okay. So, we will start with... let's roll the dice. 1 is Svet, 2 is in. Svet it is. Svet, go ahead and make me an Arcana check, please.
Okay.
You are wearing this thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. With a 12, unfortunately, you are unable to discern exactly what it does. However, what you are able to discern at this moment is that number one, the item requires attunement. And number two, which you probably already gathered, one. I lost where I was. God damn. There it is. And the second thing you're able to discern, which you probably already gathered, is that the armor is likely, not only is it likely made out of dragon scales, but you're almost certain it's real dragon scales, which would mean the rarity of this item is quite high. And by extension, quite strong, the benefits that it might grant.
Cool. I'm gonna use Tactical Mind to re-roll that and add 4 to the check, because I can use it after I fail it.
All right. I can tell you. I
anything?
can tell you the DC to guarantee you find out. The DC
Okay.
is 20.
Okay, then never mind.
You take that back? I take it.
Yeah, I'll take it back.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Actually, now it's a good time to see if that works. Cool. Does that work? Do you get your use back? You do.
Let me check.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta check. I got it
Cool.
back.
Just making sure. All right. Also, the DC, the subsequent DC, don't worry, it's gonna be lower. It's gonna be, where is it? 15.
All right.
And then if you do it 3 times, I'm just gonna give it to you. All right. And as for you, you too make an Arcana check, please.
Yes, sir. Oh my god. I was not expecting to roll that.
The DC as well is 20.
So am I allowed to roll a inspiration? What's the word I'm looking for?
I'd allow it. And also Svet if you wanted to do that.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Nope, that's not it. Influence. Use 1. Oh my god, I'm gonna use another one. Bro, the fuck? Well, that's enough.
Wait, that's 20.
Oh.
Thankfully, that is enough.
How the hell?
That is a 20. With a 20, one is. Oh wait, does this? Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. The eye that you possess, you're able to gain the following knowledge about it. you get as much knowledge as, for the record, because you met the DC. You get as much knowledge as you can get just messing around with it, pretty much. Yeah. So the eye that you have is magical, obviously, and it lets you see through it as normal, as if it were a normal functioning eye. That's pretty cool. However, the magical property of it is that it has 2 charges, and you can expend a charge to cast the See Invisibility spell without expending a spell slot, obviously, and without material components.
Very nice.
And the charges recharge at dawn.
Ooh.
I don't think I actually ended up making that item, did I? Now that I think about it. The macro, I mean. I did not. God damn it. So the way we're gonna do it is... Hold up. Give resource 1 item. Cool. Magic eye charges. And then this is gonna be... What? This is gonna be pretty scuffed, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm just going to give you the macro for See Invisibility, even though you can't actually cast it normally. Alright. But with that, I believe everything is correct. Let me do this just to make sure everybody's fixed. Where is it? Alright. And with that, everything is as it should be. And as you all awake in the morning, again, you feel a little bit stronger after reflecting from your past experiences. And you have new purpose and whatnot. I take it then, you guys are going to do what you were talking about before and go shop for some things, or at least Svet is.
Yeah, I already got my thing, so.
Yeah, so let's go shopping.
All right. And Svet, as you are going to go shopping in Newt and Svipall, is there anything you guys are going to want to be doing during this time?
No, just
No.
eat breakfast.
Breakfast. Yes.
All right. Oh yeah, also, thanks for mentioning that. Svet's ration, subtract 1.
Yep.
And water you can get somewhat easily in the city, so I'm not going to have you track that.
You drink the sewer water.
Well,
No, I'm joking.
all
I'm
right.
joking.
That's a different thing. Cool.
I think it's funny that Newt offered in to sleep on the floor, but nobody offered Svetlana anything.
Well, she decided to go to the sewers. That's not on me.
All right. Then with that, Svets, you're going to be looking to sell What was it again? The greatsword?
Yeah, the studded leather armor that I have, the +1 great sword at the blacksmith or whatever would take this stuff, and then go back to the Fletcher, trade in the longbow and the arrows plus all the gold I have for a heavy crossbow and any amount of bolts I can buy.
Selling the studded leather armor grants you 30 GP.
Nice.
I'll delete that from your inventory. And I'll give you the 30 GP. And then you're selling the greatsword too, right?
Yep.
Oh, and this is a +1 greatsword. Go ahead and
Isn't that
make
the
me
guards?
a persuasion or mercantile.
Yeah, it was the
check.
guards. Persuasion.
All right. All right, and the +1 greatsword will net you 300 GP.
On by me. I accept, and I'll leave.
All right, give you the 300 GP. Just multiplied your wallet money by like 8 times. And then you will return to the shop that you were at yesterday, and then you'll look, buy a heavy crossbow and whatnot, and selling
yeah,
the
bolts.
longbow and arrows, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. Sell the longbow, you sell the arrows. Well, I gave you the money already.
Oh,
before.
sorry, I'll subtract it then.
Yeah, and I just gave you 40. I should have specified. I just gave you 40 for the longbow and the thing. And then the heavy crossbow and whatnot. What did I say, Mitch?
50 for the heavy crossbow, 20
yes.
per casing.
Or 1 GP per 20.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I'll take the heavy crossbow and then I'll take 10 GP worth of bolts. So it'd be 60 gold pieces altogether.
So 200 crossbow bolts?
Yep.
Alright. Let me go get you that.
I'll subtract the gold now.
Go for it. Alright. Equipment gained. Now the heavy crossbow. Oh, let me not forget archery bonus though. There you go. Okay. Now that's a correct heavy crossbow. Alright. Then with that, you all return back to the sewers?
Yep. Once we get to the sewers and we're inside and we're safe, I'm gonna use my War Bond feature to teleport the +1 greatsword back to my hand.
Huh.
That was the weapon that was bonded?
2 weapons that are I have 2 weapons that are bonded. So my
Gotcha.
longbow
I
and
really
my
wish
greatsword.
you would have told me that before I deleted that macro.
Sorry.
Uh,
Sorry. Infinite money glitch.
give me a moment.
That's what happens when you try to pull one over on the DM.
Yeah, you just...
Hey, man, it was the shopkeeper, not the DM.
Yeah.
Where he probably gave me 300. That shopkeeper probably gave me 300 gold pieces for like a greatsword that's worth like 500.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that dude.
So-
Well,
Yeah.
Ravengarde.
And you rolled low, so he absolutely was gonna fuck you over.
Well, how the turntables.
Let me go remake that for you. It's not gonna be too big of a problem, but just make sure gonna hope that's correct. And if not, I'll fix it later. I think it's fine. Right. With that, as you call back the greatsword, as it returns to you, have an inkling suspicion you have angered a merchant quite heavily. Surely there will be no consequences for this.
Get a little butterfly in the top corner. It says shopkeeper will remember this.
Meanwhile, Svet's just like, I don't give a fuck. 300 gold, let's go.
Yeah.
Right. That you return eventually to the sewers. Svet smiling for some reason, guys. Alright. What are you guys doing?
I guess now we get escorted to the Mad Mage's hideout.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Knock. And step back.
Oh, you're gonna knock?
Yeah.
You gotta move over there.
I did. I knocked and then I ran away.
Oh, gotcha, I didn't see that. As you knock,
Yeah.
I'll open up. Hello!
Hello?
I see you're
What do you
all
You're
out and about. I take it.
Mhm.
Do you need something of me, or would you like me to simply bring you over to the aforementioned place?
Indeed, yes. We would like to be escorted to.
I got a question. Do you cast spells? Are you a spellcaster?
Who's asking?
The rabbit.
Perhaps I am.
I mean, I don't know if you want to do me a solid, but if you want to identify this dragon scale that I got on me, or I guess the armor made out of dragon scales, and tell me what it does, that'd be appreciated.
It was from the tomb that we found.
Oh? Initially a bit hesitant after being told that, it seems his interest is piqued. Very well, it's the least I could do for some friends. Just to move on over. Allow me, this will take a bit of time. Alright.
You know, yesterday you mentioned that you wanted to go check the place for yourself, the dragon place.
Oh, did you hear that?
Were you not talking to us?
Well, I suppose I was.
Sure. If you do that and you decide to release the dragon, tell him that it was my idea. Okay.
Oh. Well, of course, Prophet.
I was outvoted.
Ah, a shame.
Quite literally held down and tied. Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway,
Well,
as
I'll
you were-
certainly put a good word in for you, Prophet, if it comes up.
Thank you.
All right. over the course of the
It's
next
like to have a dragon friend.
10 minutes, Conspiracy Man is going to be kind of holding or kind of touching the chest plate that Svetlana is just wearing right now, going, just circling around her for just a little uncomfortable 10 minutes. Until eventually, I see. Yes, it would. Well, my friends, you're in for a treat. It would appear that this is genuine dragon scale armor. Quite strong and quite rare indeed. Well, as I'm sure you're quite aware, dragon scales are quite resilient. This red dragon scale mail is made out of a red dragon as the coloration of it, but it requires attunement, which kind of looks at it. Doesn't appear you've attuned to it quite yet, which reasonable. Never know with cursed items. I have quite a history of doing that myself. Not wearing it, giving it to other people. But yes, it's a good thing that you didn't put it on. But rest assured, there is no curse that I can see, which the spell doesn't really tell me anyways, so it's up to you whether or not it's cursed or not. But nevertheless, the benefits, my friend, while wearing it, and he'll explain it to you, but mechanically, I'm just going to tell you what it is. You get a +1 bonus to AC while wearing it. You have advantage on saving throws against the breath weapons of dragons, and you have resistance to fire damage.
Cool.
Additionally,
something again? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Additionally, yeah, because it's not done yet. Additionally, you can focus your senses as a magic action to discern the distance and direction to the closest red dragon within 30 miles of you. You can only use this once per dawn.
Cool.
And attuning requires a shorter long rest, or an hour.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess while we're walking to the sewers, since it's not like heavy activity to walk, I'm assuming, I'll just attune to it.
You have to be motionless for it. Not motionless, but you have to, not traveling.
Okay.
But if you guys would like to spend the next hour just chilling around.
I mean, I don't see why not, if you guys don't mind. It's not like it's actually going to take us a real life hour.
Sure.
Yeah, no complaints here.
Alright.
Alright. Sounds good. Give
One hour
me
later.
one moment then. By one moment, I mean a minute, to be quite honest. But as I'm doing this, you attune to the armor, and from what you can tell, there does not seem to be any curses.
Cool.
So that's pretty good. Alright, I'm just literally making the macro right now. You have scale mill currently, right? Just normally?
Yep.
Cool, that makes my life a little bit easier. Literally. Okay, maybe it doesn't. What? Oh, I see. Okay. Why is that broken? I see. Right. Make sure to doff the armor that you're currently wearing. By the way, Svet. Right. Then with that. Oh crap. There you go. Alright.
Nice.
You can just equip
Nice.
that whenever.
Oh, well, let me put it on.
They won't let you put it on?
Nah, it says unknown macro.
Yes. But why? Damn it. Things always break. You know what? I can't be bothered anymore. I'm literally just gonna do it very primitively. Just done. Should work now.
Yep.
That works, right?
Yep.
As dawn's 0. Yep. Definitely the primitive way. But hey, if it works, it works. And then let me... Where is it? Damage resistance. Technically a fire resistance right now. Cool. Anyways, sorry for the delay, guys. But with that, everything is up to date officially now. So, I take it you guys are going to be asking the conspiracy man to lead you to the place, correct?
Yep.
Alright.
And also, just like over the course of that hour, I would obviously like bond to my heavy crossbow now. It's not gonna take any extra time because he was doing it, or he was casting Identify, or I was attuning to it. But if I couldn't do it over the course of that hour, that's fine. Doesn't really matter to me.
That's fine. There's no way for me to do that, but just it's bond.
Yeah.
Alright. Then with that, allow me to lead the way, my friends. And he will start make his way over. Right. I'll bring you guys over to the new map. As soon as I stop making it private. And okay, that doesn't work. That's fine. I'm gonna just do this way. Let me know when you guys have loaded.
Yeah, I'm loaded.
Also loaded.
Alright.
Still
If
waiting.
you haven't already as well, change your active sights. There is no light down here. Everybody here?
No, I'm
Yup.
still loading.
Oh, it's still loading?
Yeah, I'm just stuck on 29 out of 30.
Mm. Damn it, the classic. One person gets stuck.
There we
Spend
go.
them all, I
here.
forgot about it. Oh, alright, cool. Everybody's loaded?
Yep.
Sounds good. Alright. Let me take this time as well. Change up the music. Put some ambience in here.
Yeah.
There's no music anymore. It's just ambience.
It's pain.
I still can't.
It is very low.
Yeah, no, I think my music's just broken, but it's been like that all session. It's not a big deal.
Oh. Damn.
It's still, it's really not a big deal.
Alright. As you guys follow the conspiracy man down the sewers, you feel like half an hour passes, and then an hour, maybe two? Not quite sure. It feels like it. Until eventually, he leads you down this path. And you'll see that when he gets to here, you'll see him stop. We'll turn to you guys and go, all right, well, we're here. And he'll kind of position himself as if to kind of point at the wall and go, ta-da! It's just a wall.
Okay. Is there something way to get in beyond this wall?
Can we
Oh,
knock on
right,
the
of
wall?
course, my apologies. Of course. I did say I was going to help you in. Where was it? You kind of look around. Ah, there's that little sucker. And you'll see him kind of reach down and kind of you see him kind of move his hand as if to press something, but his hand kind of stops in the air. And then you see him slowly move, and you hear Newt, you hear a slight clicking sound. And then you'll see the wall here begin to kind of drop down, like descend down, and he'll go.
That's cool.
Revealing a path ahead. Right. Well, that's about it for me. Do be careful. A reminder that I'm sure there are traps. This is as far as I've gone. I would not trust the next room or any other room after that.
Let's see.
Well, if you come out alive and you ever need me again, my friends, you know where to find me.
Quite.
Yep.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
See him with a big smile on his face. Good luck, my friends. And rather than try and kind of get past you guys, even though there's some space to move past you guys, he'll just jump down to the sewer water and just slowly trudge past you guys. And as he slowly gets past you guys, you'll hear him go, "Good luck, Prophet. Good luck, you. Good luck, newbie."
I don't get any good luck. That's messed up.
And then he'll climb out from the sewers to get behind you guys. She's dripping away. You see like dirt and what you hope is just mud kind of drop down from his dirty old robe, which is now even somehow even dirtier than it was a moment ago. You see him kind of scratch his head a little bit, and then he'll kind of scurry on over like a little gremlin. And before you know it, he disappears into the darkness of the sewers.
Is Find Traps concentration?
Doesn't seem to be. It says action 120 feet instantaneous.
It
Cleric,
is
druid, and
not
ranger.
concentration, I don't think.
What's the
You sense-
duration?
Instantaneous. You sense any trap within range that is within line of sight. A trap for the purpose of the spell includes any object or mechanism that was created to cause damage or other danger. Thus, the spell would sense the alarm or glyph of warding spell or a mechanical pit trap, but it wouldn't reveal a natural weakness in the floor, an unstable ceiling, or a hidden sinkhole. The spell reveals that a trap is present, but not its location. You do learn the general nature of the danger posed by the trap you sense.
Okay.
Okay, so you only get one.
Yeah, it's 120 feet, but we don't know where how
Yeah.
big this place is.
You sense anything that's
it's-
within line of sight, within range.
Line of sight.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also not a bard spell, so I was thinking I could give it to Svipall because he's a cleric. Because I don't.
Would that make a
really-
difference?
Yeah,
It would.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
it's in the spell list, you just autocast it. If it's not in your spell list, you have to make a check to see if you're able to cast it.
Oh, I see. Okay, then I'll do it.
Yeah. Okay. He's just climbing over in.
Yeah, I can fit in small spaces. I just go under his legs. Yeah, I'll take it and I'll move here and use it.
Are we using it right here? Or are
Easily
we gonna wait
catches
until
on
we're a
fire.
room that has a larger line of sight? Because like we can use we have other tools that might be more useful.
Yeah, I can do like detect magic right now, so that one at least takes a
Sure. Yeah, it looks
less
like an
for,
empty
like-
room, so probably detective magic.
All right, I'll sit down and start doodling on the ground.
I will
where's
also
my-
ritually cast Unseen Servant while he's doing that.
Alright. And in your ritual casting, what? Detect magic?
detect magica.
Okie doke. Svipall's doing unseen servants. For the next 10 minutes, Svet and Newt, doing anything?
Going for a swim in the lake.
I guess I will cast comprehend languages. Might as well. So I'll do that now.
Alright. Oh. We lose them?
Yep. Computer died.
Peter died.
It's in Discord.
Rip.
No.
That's rough. Feels bad. Alright. Well, until she comes back, as you guys are going to be casting those ritual spells for the next 10 minutes. Or... Wait, where's comprehend languages from again? Oh, right.
Eldritch Knight.
Yeah, that thing. Right. So you are ritual casting it. Got it. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, yeah. So as the three of you are ritual casting for the next 10 minutes, after about as you guys are casting it, after about 2 minutes or so, you will hear the sound of something clicking. And the door, I'm going to use here loosely, the wall begins to ascend from the ground again.
Bro. Okay. Well, I'm going in. I don't know about you guys.
When the wall ascends?
Because we're on the outside, right? We didn't move in, so it's going to lock out, and we don't know how to go back in, really.
Don't push the button.
Okay, well, if you guys want to wait, sure. I'll wait then.
I mean, you can jump on if you want. I'm not going to stop you.
No, the last time we got separated, we spent like half an hour banging on a stone wall, so I'm okay. I'll wait.
Serious man's gonna go back. Holy crap, they really did a number on this door. This was a tough door. How long did it take them to do this? Anyways, as 10 minutes pass, eventually, you guys finish casting your spells. Where's the unseen servant showing up?
It was gonna show up here, but now that it's closed, I'll put it here.
All right. I'll give it an invisible condition, and I'll give you ownership of it.
Nice.
Are you able to move it even though it's blinded?
Yep.
Nice.
Hello.
All right. Just making sure. Oh, welcome back.
Hey,
Thank you. What did I miss?
the door closed.
What?
It auto closed after like a minute.
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
And then after 10
I had a
minutes,
panic.
you guys cast your
I'm
spells.
like, no shot, this is happening again.
Alright.
So, can I find that button again, or is it like hidden?
You make an investigation check.
Okay. I want the unseen servant, to give me the help action, and I cast guidance on myself.
Unseen servant can. Let me double check. I don't think it can give you the. I don't think it can give you the help action. Unless there's
Okay.
something specifically that it lets it do it, but
It said the servant can perform simple tasks that a human can do.
it can't give help action. It has no proficiencies.
Oh, okay.
Could I give the help action because I was really close when I saw it, even though I don't have proficiency?
No, you have proficiency.
Okay, then just guidance, I guess.
Okay.
I'll throw you a bardic if you want it.
No, it should be fine. I don't want you to waste it.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Oh!
Yeah, see, you would have wasted it. Okay.
Yeah.
And the guy, it doesn't matter. I'll just roll. It's a 3.
You fiddle around. You're like, I could have sworn it was here somewhere. You clicked something. You're not able to find it.
Or is anybody else allowed to try, or is it?
Yeah,
just...
you guys can look.
Okay.
Newt,
Can I
you were
try?
also Newt, you were like right there. So
I
you
was
had
right
the best looking. I don't know English.
Best view.
Best view.
Point
There
of
you
view.
go. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, don't worry. I've got this, and I'm gonna roll. I guess
I cast
flat.
guidance again.
Thank you. That's the perfect outcome. Sorry, I didn't.
It's a 7. Oh, or 8. I don't know.
No, it's a 7. It's a 7. It's still not high enough. Don't worry, I've
That's
got this.
to open the door again?
With the 7,
Can somebody double back and bring the conspiracy man back?
with the 7 Newts, you managed to kind of stumble around, and then your fingers kind of hit something, even though there's nothing there.
Oh.
The DC was
Am
really
I-
low. Svipall
Oh, thank
just
God.
rolled even worse.
We got a 1.
Well, the ones and 20s
amazing.
don't matter for ability checks. It's literally just because you got a 4.
Fantastic. Okay, am I able to open the door?
Sure. You imagine that what you hit is a button, so you press it, and then
Ah,
the door sends once more.
see? Easy.
Me. Alright, I want to send the unseen servant in there.
All right.
He's gonna touch the walls. He's gonna touch everything.
All right, hold up. Let me. I will let chat see what the hell it is, dude. All right. It enters.
And I start touching things. The walls, the ground. Making a perimeter. Okay. It looks clear, everyone, at least for the unseen servant.
Hold up.
Boom!
Let me double check one thing. Cool. Just double check it. You're good to go.
Okay, I'm assuming it's safe, and then I walk in.
All right. As Svipall walks into the room, Newt kind of look on. After a brief moment, after a couple of seconds, you hear the sound of the thing clicking once more. The door ascends, or the wall descends. Or, sorry, ascends.
Let's leave, guys.
That's crazy.
Revenge.
Can I open the door again?
All right. You click the door.
Yeah, we're just
It
gonna
descends
keep
once
doing
more.
this.
Alright, I'll squeeze by.
Everybody stop.
Oh.
Everybody stop.
Oh,
Stop. In. As you walk into the door. Everywhere. You detect magic. Everywhere.
Whoa.
And when I
will
say
step
everywhere,
back.
I will say everywhere. All the walls, the floors, and the ceilings, you detect magic.
Guys, I'm getting overwhelmed. There's way too much magic here.
I run away.
Everybody's no, get back there.
Okay.
Get back there.
Okay, so I take a step, I guess.
You're stepping on magic.
Just double checking something. Sorry, there's a lot of stuff I gotta double check. All right, never mind. You're good. You're good.
Okay, run away.
Where does the magic start? Like from the door or like from this part over here?
From where you're standing into the room
Ooh.
completely. You
Well,
detect
since
magic
I'm not on
everywhere.
fire right now, I'm assuming it's safe where I am so far. So I will take the magic action to see what type of magic it is. At least like one of them. If it's not like all the same.
All right. You detect magic from. Oh, sorry. Just double check. You're in the room. Like, is anybody else getting into the room?
I'm waiting at the door.
Cool.
I ran
Af-
away.
After a couple of seconds, starts to ascend once more.
Oh my god. Every time that it
Guys.
we just assume that every time it closes I'm opening it back up.
Okay. Hey, you gotta tell me that. All right. So cool. I'll keep that in mind.
Alright, my bad.
No worries. It starts to go up, and then you click it, and it goes back down again. And as that's happening, you're taking a magic action to look around, see if you can see the magic. Yeah, there's magic literally outlining all the walls around you, as well as the floor and the ceiling. It's like a rave in this room right now. Okay, the lights are everywhere. It's crazy. As you're taking multiple magic action to see if you can get a general idea of what type of magic is littering these walls, you know for a fact it's not the wall itself that has magic, but multiple magical things casted on the walls. And among the types of magic, you see one moment. Your favorite school of magic, evocation,
Yeah.
Awesome.
as well as divination.
Cool.
Fair enough.
And abjuration.
What's abjuration again?
Action spells.
There you go.
Okay.
Those are the
Like
schools
shields and stuff.
of magic that you detect in this room, littered everywhere.
So there's basically bombs, security cameras, and electric fences. uh
Every like minute or two, the door is gonna ascend, by the way, and
Mhm.
Newt's gonna press the button, and it just goes back down. The button is invisible, by the way, just for clarity, in case you guys were wondering what the hell I was meaning by Newt hit something, but nothing is there.
Okay, guys, there's a lot of magic.
Finn says,
No.
yawning, unimpressed.
Yeah. I don't know what to do. I don't want to touch anything.
Is there like perhaps some sort of doorbell that we could ring to speak to this mad mage? I do feel that the concept of sneaking into his home is perhaps counterintuitive in our goal of well, just speaking with him. No?
Hmm.
That was a
Because
lot of words for. Is there a front door?
well, yes, is there a front door perhaps?
Um, listen, I think we should just go inside. I think we're beyond finding the front door of this place, and I think before you go inside, you should probably use the sending stone that you got to tell Coach that we found the place, and that it's in the sewers, at this location. Blah blah blah.
yes.
Give him an update.
Good idea. Also, while we're on the topic of the Mad Mage, just because we were speaking of it yesterday, I consulted my notes, and specifically it was that there's reason to believe that the Mad Mage is not mad quite so much, but rather concerned about his power falling into the wrong hands, such as the witches and whosoever. I'm
Cool.
gonna pull out my sending stone, and
My cell phone.
I'm gonna pull out my cell phone.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm
sending
just
stone, and then
gonna
you give.
Sorry, I'm gonna speak to Coach. I'm just gonna be like, communicate the information. We found one of Idiom's hideouts. It's in the sewers. The conspiracy man brought us here. I'll give general directions. It's highly trapped and full of magic, so we are going in, and we may not come out. So, yes.
Why did we give the sending stone to the Rambler?
Well,
25 words or less.
I gave him the message, did I not?
No, he probably got it. We found the lair. It ended.
I forgot it was 25 minutes, 25 words or less. I thought it was 25 minutes or less. Clearly.
He's gonna get a call like halfway through. It just cuts out.
How often can I use the sending stone? Because I could just. It's like when you're sending like voice notes on Instagram and you have to cut them up in a minute.
The next dawn.
The next dawn? Shit! Can we just pretend that I was more concise?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just think it's really fucking funny. You're good. You convey that message as best as you can within 25 words.
Yes, I'm sure Newt is good at storytelling. That's his whole thing. It's me that's a rambler.
Yeah, no way.
Damn it.
As you're giving that message, still you continue to press this button, which really seems to want to keep inside. Or just keeps
we can't
closing,
always
man.
get what we want.
Okay, guys, I had an idea.
Mm-hmm.
There are some divination spells, so maybe there is a way to communicate with the Mad Mage from here.
That could work.
Just gotta be careful to not set up any fireballs on the way. There are at least 35.
I do think that Svet is right, and we should at least enter the room because there's no sense standing out in the hallway
All right.
pressing this button.
Excuse me. Coming through. Hello,
Mhm.
hello. We don't want any trouble.
Uh,
We just want to speak with you. Is there like a doorbell? Hello.
requesting an audience with the Mad Mage, Idiom Flower. Just a civil conversation regarding the interests of the collector.
We also don't like the witches. It's
We
fine.
also don't like the witches. They fucking killed me and my goddamn brother.
And me, yeah, I also died. But I'm
yes,
back.
and
Yeah,
Alright.
I got better.
The wall closes. Svipall is
Svipall's still outside.
definitely in there with you guys.
Svipall doesn't know how to open
Because
this
he
goddamn
walks
door.
in over there. Svipall's right there. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah,
Oh,
right there.
God
He's
damn.
clearly
he's right there.
right there, guys. You definitely don't need to take the study
can
action
sense,
or anything
I
like that.
can sense magic.
Oh yeah. Beep, 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 beep. Wow, Svipall's really beeping with magic, and for some reason, illusion magic.
Wait, I am always a beeping with illusion magic.
True.
Come
Yeah.
on, man, just get in
Plan.
here.
All right. Svipall walks in. Quotation marks. In, you notice you don't think that's Svipall.
I know you're
what are you guys
not in
doing?
here. Come on.
Are we
I'll
just
go
in like a
drag him
square
out.
box or like what?
No.
Come on, dude.
That's a wall.
Ah, okay. Is there a button on the inside?
You can make an investigation check.
Rest of this room just walls. I can't.
Sure.
This is so stupid, bro.
Investigation.
And as you're doing that, Svet and Newt, what are you guys doing?
Well, I didn't really realize until we walked in that this whole room is walls. So I guess I'm kind of
Careful touching stuff.
yes,
Just gonna
well,
ask. I'll ask Insane to use his eyeball to see invisibility, see if there's any invisible doors or seals or levers or whatever.
I could also get Sir Isaac to investigate the wall.
I don't think your blob can
Pseudopod?
investigate.
No,
things.
but he can touch things, see if they'll go off via touch.
I just want to repeat that we're in a room filled with evocation magic, and you want to send your mindless slime
I'm
to
giving
touch everything.
options. What do you want from me? We're limited on options.
Just sit here for 1 second. Let the guy
My
with
God.
magic to see the things, and then we start snowballing and spitballing and stuff. That's all I'm saying.
Very well.
As you guys are talking about that, as you're kind of fiddling around with things, you don't hit anything you think is a button. You don't spawn anything that could indicate that the wall could open. And as that's happening, I need the three of you to please make me dexterity saving throws.
Shit.
Sorry, say that again.
Dexterity
All of it?
saving throws, please.
Is it
Suddenly,
paranoia if you're right. every time?
suddenly,
hold on.
you see one of the
got
magics
something.
begins to glow.
I got something. I'm finding the button. Hold on. Here. Favored by the gods. That's the Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Man, your rolls are bad today.
So you
Yeah.
do fail the saving throw. So you can roll a d4, which is the 4 right there. So that's a total of 14, which unfortunately is still a failure.
Oh damn!
Thankfully, one of you is very dexterous, so they succeeded. Svet, you have succeeded as the room blows up. Newt and In, however, you
Yeah.
unfortunately do not
Die.
succeed. Svet,
Again.
the room,
No.
Svet, the room is exploding. You will still be taking damage, but you'll be taking half damage as you manage to kind of try in that brief moment to try and move into a corner of the room that doesn't get impacted as much. Which, in other terms, behind Newt,
Oh.
as you guys are bombarded with fire damage, 22 fire damage.
Holy shit.
Bro.
Which
I take
Svetlana is
11?
actually resistance now to fire.
So then I take 5 damage total because 11 because I made
Yes.
the save.
So you take
And
5.
I-
In
Sure.
takes 11 because also tiefling resistance to fire.
What the fuck?
So it's just Newt taking the
Yeah.
full 22 damage.
Son of a.
Well, good
my-
thing Newt's the tankiest one.
Thank God for that. Son of a.
My servant died.
Yeah, my familiar gets obliterated.
Newt took twice as
Ooh.
much damage as me, and we got the same health bar right now.
I'm so sorry.
And Svetlana's all mirage disappears. Gone to the afterlife. Or not. Wherever familiars go when they cease to be.
I look back smoking at everyone. I blame Svipall.
I also blame Svipall.
You guys see, this Svipall looks a bit weird and doesn't seem to have been affected at all by this spell.
We know it's not. We know it's not you.
I mean, at this point.
Yeah, I say that to the freaking illusion thing.
Alright.
Can I push the button? Like, have I seen Newt push it enough times to know where it is?
Yeah. I mean, Newt's been pushed it like over 10 times. You push the button.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah, push the button.
All right, you push the button, and then the door opens. You guys.
Woohoo!
So it
Fuck
seems
you.
it was trapped.
I think it's still trapped. I think it's gonna continue to be trapped.
Oh,
I will
also,
drag him into the room.
make me a concentration saving.
Yes, because the mage.
What are you concentrating on?
Detect magic.
Yes.
11 damn.
I can't
You're
believe I've
good.
increased the amount of rubble inside me. That's insane.
Can I try to drag Svipall into the room?
Sure, you can make a grapple check.
Yeah. I
Unless
resist.
Svipall just lets.
No, I absolutely resist.
That's that's fair.
What's the grapple check?
It's an unarmed strike now.
Unarmed strike. Okay.
Yeah, when you do unarmed strike, pick the grapple option.
Since the room exploded, is there anywhere to go now, or are we still just kind of like stuck here?
Nothing that you can see has changed, except for the fact that
did
the room is now slightly more charred. And so are
Okay,
you guys.
I missed it. Did In get a chance to look for invisible doors?
He is not. He was looking for the button before, which he
Gotcha.
did not find one.
And that's what exploded. Gotcha.
So I have to make
Svipall,
a dex save.
make a strength or dex save. The DC is 10. That's so
You're
funny.
coming with me.
That's crazy.
Weak
really
versus
weak.
weaker.
Negative 1 in strength, by the way. That's crazy. Caught off guard by
You're
In.
coming with us.
You weren't expecting to get pulled in.
Unhand me. Being attacked.
We're a party. We're doing this together, man.
Room's
No more
clearly
running
trapped.
away.
Alright. What are you guys doing?
I guess I'll look for buttons. Actually, well, I don't want
touching-
touching.
I'm not
Oh,
touching
I'll use
anything.
the-
I'm waiting until In does his
Yeah,
magic.
I'll use the invisible eye. Do I have a button?
You
for that?
do.
No.
Magic Eye charges. It's in features other.
Oh, here. Did it work?
Oh, I don't think it actually
clicked
shows in chat.
Well, I clicked it.
Oh, maybe. Hold up. Maybe I have it set so you have to have your tokens selected. I do. Here, let me fix that.
Oh.
There you go. You should be able to just press it now.
Oh.
and then just reduce the charges by 1. And I'm hoping it shows it in chat, but it might not.
Magic eye charges is now 1 from 2. That's all it shows.
Cool. So we'll just. I didn't make the see invisibility spell, Mac brother. How many spells have I not made? It's fine. All right, you cast see invisibility. So for the next hour, you see creatures and objects that have the invisible condition, as if they were visible, and you can see into the ethereal plane. Creatures and objects there appear ghostly. I wonder why. All right, and this is
Cool.
not concentration, so you just have this for the next hour. And
Very nice.
and as you guys cast that, I'm guessing you're looking around. As you do,
Yep.
immediately you see a button there and a button there.
Sorry, where was the first one?
There's a button here,
Mhm.
over here. It's a little bit high up above, but you can jump and hit it. And there's a button over here, same thing, a little bit higher. You could jump and hit it.
Okay, and they're not magical, right? They're just like mechanical buttons.
They've had magic cast on them to be invisible,
Right.
but you see them.
Okay,
Also-
guys, there are 2 buttons, and I point them out.
That closes.
No.
The way behind you guys closes. In, you see the 2 buttons. What do you guys do?
Can we press
So
them?
going
when
back
the bomb
now.
at
goes
the
up?
same time, or
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll go to this one.
You press the button.
No, I'll wait for someone else to go to the other one. Whoever is the tallest one.
I'll press it. We'll both press it.
Well, the
Yes.
other one's here.
Oh.
There's a button here and a button there.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Click.
Press.
All right. Svet, roll a d20.
oh god.
All right, that's high enough. You think you got in's instructions, even though you can't see the goddamn button and you're jumping. You think you know where it is. You kind of, in that moment where you're jumping, just kind of smack the wall as much as you can, trying to hit this button. You hit something that moves, which is likely a button. At the same time as you press that, in presses his, and almost in unison, you hear click, click. The walls descend down, revealing new paths.
Oh.
Hold up.
I did not expect 2 ways.
Let me reveal that. Just realized what the problem was. There you go. Two paths open before you.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Is
step
there-
here to get out of the bomb
Hold
area.
on,
But I'm not
don't.
gonna. No, I'm just stepping
I
into the
haven't-
thing.
Is there magic in the hallways as well?
None that you can see.
Okay, then.
The rave ends here. In this room. So after literally this part here, the walls are not shining bright with
Alright.
magic.
Can we make an investigation check to see if there's like footprints in one of the hallways?
Good idea.
You
Can
know,
I also do that?
we
Sure,
might
just
wanna
go to
check
where
for,
you
like,
wanna walk,
regular
And then
preps.
make an investigation check.
I'll check this one.
Okay. In Svet, are you gonna check that hallway, or do you want me to check?
I kind of just
Are
want
you
to
good at
walk. Honestly, I just want to walk.
Okay, I'm gonna squish my way past these guys and check it.
Check for traps.
Yeah. Tracks, traps.
Alright. As you're doing that, Svipall, are you in the room right now looking for tracks?
No.
All right. So you're checking
I
like
left the-
immediately after the room, like over here.
Yeah.
Cool. Svipall, you do not see any tracks. Newt. One moment. Newt, you do not see any tracks. However, as you're kind of looking around this area for tracks, you do see something that just slightly sticks out. You feel like you guys would have absolutely missed it. You see a small little oddly shaped stone sticking out just slightly outside of the wall that looks like a button.
Okay. Well, fellas, I don't think I have enough context to know whether this is a good button or a bad button, but there is definitely a button sticking out of this wall here.
Press it.
Well, I think you should wait till I get in the same hallway.
I think that's a great idea. Svipall? We'll move down, I suppose. So that Svipall can get in the hallway. I don't like this.
As you guys are debating whether or not, as you guys
I'm
are
gonna-
trying to talk about making space, fortunately, you guys made just enough space as the walls are starting to open up again, or close again. Sorry, ascend.
Uh-huh. Well, I suppose I'll press this button.
No choice now.
You push the button.
I guess so.
So yes, you are right.
Yes.
All right. You push the button. As you do, you hear a click. As the wall beside you opens up.
God damn.
Oh man, you're gonna make this a fucking maze?
I'm not really super happy with this. This is frightening.
As the wall opens up, with your dark vision, you can see two orbs, very softly glowing, atop like a pedestal, kind of attached to it. You can see that one you think is blue and the other one is red.
Game, did you just make the Matrix? We touch one orb, we stay in the game. We touch another, we realize we're D&D characters.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Write that down. Write that down.
That's deep lore. Write it.
Okay, well, onward and upward, I suppose. Can't see the room. Oh, it's just a room. It's a very small room. I'm not sure if we're all going to fit. And do you detect any magic?
I will take a look with my magic eyes. The
Alright.
noises are necessary, by the way. That's how I maintain concentration. Wee!
Give me one moment. There is something.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
course
Okay.
it is.
Do-do. Both school. I'm guessing magic action. See if you
Yeah.
can get more
we got
information.
time.
Cool. Both of them radiate conjuration magic.
Oh. That's like summoning stuff, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So maybe we don't touch those just yet?
But this one's the same color as I am.
And this one's
And
the
that one's the
as
same
I
color
am.
as you are!
Oh my god. Okay, maybe we do touch it. It's a very good argument.
Instant death because we're so enamored with color coding.
This hole was made for me.
I mean,
Gremlins.
I mean,
All right, so what are you guys doing? The four of you. Who's doing what?
they do look like us.
Didn't your color change because you died?
I'm still blue. I'm just teal instead of sky blue.
Oh, okay.
And one of In's eyes is blue now too, actually.
So maybe I touched both of them.
I don't know about that one.
I'm just waiting for further instructions because I don't really know what the group wants to do.
I'm not sure either.
What do you guys want to do?
I mean, I do want to touch it, but I'm scared.
Suddenly, in lost all interest.
I cast Mage Hand and I touch this orb.
All right.
Oh God.
One moment.
Damn it.
It's an elevator and we're stranded.
Well, at least it's half the party instead of just one person,
That's
which I
true.
am unusually accustomed to.
You cast Mage Hand. You place it
Yeah.
on this hand. Or, sorry, you place the hand on this orb.
Mhm.
As the hand kind of touches the orb, you guys will see that the orb begins to slowly glow brighter. One second
Okay.
goes by. 2 seconds goes by, the orb goes brighter. 3 seconds go by, it goes even brighter.
Do you
4
want to
seconds
maybe
go by.
stop holding it,
Grows
Svipall,
brighter.
or- It's getting very bright, Svipall. I think
Hey,
maybe we should
5.
leave this room.
5 seconds go by. It goes bright, and then the sound of something tearing then is heard. As you guys see almost space itself here tear itself, like rip open, creating a portal. And it lingers there for a moment.
Okay, I haven't seen The Matrix in a lot of years. What happens if you choose the red pill?
Oh my god.
That's the one that brings you to the real world.
Okay, abort.
That's the good
Can
pill.
we
The
see
red pill
through
is the
the
good one.
portal?
But we don't want
Negative.
our D&D characters to become self-aware. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Alright, well, give me a second. Let me.
I did. Okay.
Oh
I was
my
like, that's a
God.
big portal.
Do you think that this would maybe take us to a different place than the blue orb? Or do you think it's like functional?
Oh, for sure.
Well,
Use your appendage and look through it.
you're so smart. Can I send Sir Isaac through the portal?
You can try.
I can try. Okay, let me
You
pull up
can
the rules
certainly try.
Mm-hmm.
for my pseudopod.
Alright.
Ba, 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 ba.
As a bonus action, you extrude a pseudopod.
Oh,
Oh my god, it's little you.
I'm gonna put him. Well, his name is Sir Isaac. Thank you. But
Look, it's
I'm
Sir
gonna-
Isaac. Definitely not you.
well, I'm Newt, and he's Sir Isaac.
Yep.
I think he's very funny.
Yeah?
I resent the fact that nobody's laughed at it yet.
Here, let me.
He doesn't look like me. He looks like a little sluggy guy. But I'm gonna send him through the. I'm gonna get as close to the portal as I can get, and then I'll send Sir Isaac.
Alright. You send Sir Isaac through into the portal, and with a. Sir Isaac gets put in there, and then you feel a tug, Newt,
Shit.
and then you start to get pulled towards the portal.
But I'm not attached to him.
You are.
You are.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know what a pseudopod is.
It's literally just you.
It's like a tentacle.
Alright.
Just, yeah, it's like a
Well.
tentacle, sort of.
I didn't think this through properly.
and then you get pulled in.
Shit, guys.
Oh.
Can you help me out?
That guy went to college?
Can you believe that?
It's only a rumor.
Alright, you guys see
maybe we
Newt
should
disappear.
go out, though.
Never doing anything for anyone else ever again in my life.
All right, Geronimo, and I'll jump into.
And
This guy went to college? That's so mean. I'm going through it right now, man.
Svipall, what
I'll
are you
wait.
doing?
I'll wait a couple minutes.
Alright. As you wait about 10 seconds, the portal closes.
Oh.
Damn. Stop separating yourself from the group. Svipall.
Sure, there
I
won't be
don't know
any...
where the
You're
portal
like-
goes.
You're
It
like,
could be
oh,
hell.
it could be hell. And I guess it's good to have somebody stay behind to reopen it so that maybe we can get out. But it's like, you keep going like, oh, it's just me, and then the rest of the party's separate, but you keep separating yourself from the rest of the party. It's
Could
like,
die.
no
Man, you're
wonder.
doing this to yourself.
Alright, Svipall, what are you doing?
I'll touch the orb again, see if it opens up.
Which one? The red one?
Yeah.
Alright. Did you place your hand on it? Glows bright. 2 seconds go by. 3 seconds go by. 4. And then 5 as it grows the brightest. And then again the portal rips through space. It appears.
I cast Thaumaturgy to yell really loud. Are you in there?
Are
There's
we in
no
there?
response back.
I think we're dead.
Gale's hand
As you
pokes
shout,
out of the portal.
"Are you guys in there?" It echoes through the halls. There is no response.
I really want to cast Unseen Servant.
What we should have done is we should have had Svet send her as familiar, because she can see through its eyes.
Well, familiar.
Or
The one that's
Been
currently dead.
bro. Yeah.
Well, can't he like re-summon it?
You want to wait an hour?
What do we got to lose, bro?
Why?
Well, you'll find out in a moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
I stealth and I go through it.
All right. You disappear. All right. I have the time tracked. You'll join the group when I say you do.
Okay.
But until then,
I did wait a couple minutes.
the first
so-
one to appear
Why didn't we go through the blue portal?
is Newt.
That's my color.
You always take the red
My
pill.
color.
Newt,
Oh, that's
you get
interesting.
tossed into the ground. Sir Isaac barely kind of keeping himself from tumbling down the stairs up ahead.
Mhm.
Kind of hovers in place. You find yourself in an unfamiliar room. Up ahead, you see that there is light. You see there was a flight of stairs going down into another room. You can see what looks to be a podium of sorts. There seems to be another orb atop of it. You can see the two lights lighting up the area somewhat. Around you, you're in a familiar sized room as the one you were a moment ago, and like the previous one, you see there is a red orb and a blue one atop little pillars.
Interesting. Could I imagine imagine, if you will, falling to the ground. I don't know why I phrased it like that. Can I just like I think Newt is very tired. Just generally. So can I just like reabsorb Sir Isaac and just kind of like slime down the stairs? You know, just like go down them like, but in such a way that my body like moves to the shape of the stairs. Does that make
Sure.
sense?
Yeah.
I think that's how Newt's feeling right now, and there's nobody around, so he can be more slimy.
Alright.
He's just gonna.
As
he's just
you
gonna slime down the stairs.
As you reabsorb Sir Isaac, you start to kind of drop to the ground and start slowly descending down the stairs. In pops up. And then, not too long after that, Svipall also plops out.
Hello.
You guys see Newt kind of drop to the ground, take it up the stairs, just slowly rolling like a ball of slime. Literally.
No, fully shaped to the stairs. My body's
Yeah,
making
like
right
a
angles.
little.
Like a melted pancake.
Yeah.
Oh no, Sven, I think Newt died again.
They took his bones.
Look what they did to my boy.
I've never had bones.
You know, he has rocks.
I've got rocks now. I didn't have rocks before. I reject the rocks, personally. It's kind of unbecoming. Anyway, there's another orb in this room. Do we want to do this again?
Touch it.
What have we got to lose?
like, might as well, right? Is there more magic in this room? I mean, I'm guessing
I'm gonna touch
the
the
orb,
orb.
obviously.
As you guys are doing that,
I'm over it. I'm gonna touch the orb.
Svipall plops out.
Well, look who decided to show up.
Well, I had to make sure it was safe. I had to wait a couple minutes and debate.
For us to die. And then, you know.
Well, you went into a portal, and I don't know. There could be a portal to hell. I don't know.
And
gonna
then
Could
we
be
would
held
have
still.
died because you weren't there to help us.
I
In.
would like to touch the gold orb.
In.
Yep. Cool.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yes.
The orb. Magic type? Give me a moment.
If I get any time, because Newt's already touching it.
Yeah, I'm over it. I'm so over it.
Yeah, no
I'm
worries.
like,
Magic type, transmutation.
not me as a person. Newt as a character.
Oh,
is
fuck.
over it.
Newt
Turn his ass into an actual
Over
slug.
it. Newt is over it.
touches the orb. Nothing happens. The orb is unlit, but you can tell it is slightly yellowish. It doesn't emit any light whatsoever. Just
Nothing happening?
Just like a glass ball that's like made out of like yellow glass.
What?
Is the orb stuck to anything, or is it just like on top of something loose?
It's kind of attached to like a stone podium almost. It's kind of embedded into the podium.
Okay.
Can I bring the orb into the light?
It's currently in the light, sort of.
Oh, is
This
it?
is the light right now. Yeah,
Okay.
that's how you could tell it. It has like it's yellowish. All right, everybody stop.
Well, open to ideas.
Svipall, as you enter the room, descending down the stairs, immediately
God damn it! God damn it!
the stairs
damn
get
it.
closed off,
Ah.
and in that same instant, Newt, you hear a very soft thrumming sound, and as you turn, the orb is now a little bit lit. It now emanates the same level of glow that the previous orbs emitted.
So, am I gonna touch this orb, fellas?
Do it.
Sure.
I'm gonna touch the orb.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand to touch the orb.
I'm already touching it.
Newt's already touching it.
Okay.
Newt,
I just don't care.
one moment.
Newt
You
doesn't
touch the
care.
orb,
I care.
and as
Newt
you keep your hand, are you just poking it, or are you like holding your hand over it?
I'm probably just gonna like hand over it. I don't have
Okay.
fingers per se.
All right. as you hold your hand over it, after a moment, like a second, the orb, it'll glow bright. And then you see within the orb are numbers. 20. 19.
Oh shit.
18.
Oh, we're all
Fellas,
gonna
it's
die.
counting down.
17.
I'm gonna take my hand
next
off
life.
of it.
I look
16.
around. Is there anything invisible?
Negative. You do not detect any other magic in the room besides that. You do not
I'm gonna
see anything
take my hand
invisible.
off.
Is there a button anywhere where I'm standing?
Make an investigation check.
Guess
12.
guidance.
11.
Does it keep counting down if I take my hand off?
You putting your hand back on it?
Well, I took my hand off when it was like 17.
Oh, okay. And then you put your hand back on it?
Did it keep counting down? Sorry. I put my hand on it. It started counting down.
Mm-hmm.
I took my hand off. Did it continue counting down?
Yeah, it's still counting down.
Okay.
Where was I at?
put my hand
I don't
on
know.
it.
11.
You said you okay.
10.
Shit.
I got an 18, by the way.
Shit.
You don't see
throw
anything.
it to the
Hand
other
on
side
it.
of the room?
I'm gonna put my hand on it and just
No,
hold
It's
it.
embedded.
It's embedded into
right.
the podium. Yeah.
I'm gonna move away.
Svet,
Cool.
you put
I'll
your hand
hold
on it?
to it. Yeah, I'll just hold on to it.
As you put your hand on it, it whirs a little bit, and then a timer. 20.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Put your hand off it.
All right.
Nope. Holding it.
All right.
Okay, we got figure out this puzzle, guys.
Just 20.
You gotta do something with the lights, right? Because they're yellow. The thing is yellow. It's literally the only thing in the room. Is it like candlelight, or is it like magic light?
It's just a candlelight. It's not like a candle. It's like a little, like a sconce light. So it's lit up right now, and it's emitting like yellow light.
But it's fire, right?
You think so? It's kind of inside of like a glass orb container thing. You want to call it that?
Can I make an investigation check?
On what?
Like the room as a whole, or I know, like, is there anything on the podium? Is it just like a plain podium?
Just a plain podium.
Okay, then I guess the room, generally speaking.
So you're gonna go around the walls?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to see if there's anything in the room that we've missed, or that might give us more information.
Sure, make an investigation check. Svet, you're keeping your hand on the orb, right?
Yep.
Alright, I'm assuming you're gonna keep doing that until you
Yep.
say otherwise.
Yep.
Alright. A 7, Newt, you don't see anything.
Yeah,
It's
fair
just
enough.
walls. Just walls, there's the podium / orb, and there's the 2 sconce lights.
Can I make an Arcana check on the orb?
What are you trying? What exactly are you trying to figure out with the Arcana check?
I'm trying to figure out what it's gonna do when it counts down.
You're not sure. An Arcana check wouldn't give you that information.
Oh, okay.
We can make a martial check and see what its next move is.
In, are you doing anything?
Sure. Let's try to open the light and blow the fire out.
Sure. You take a minute or two, kind of try and fiddle around with that, unscrew it, kind of mess around with it, and then you blow out the flame within it. It burns out.
What's the orb made
Light
out
source
of?
is gone.
Like crystal?
What's that?
What's the orb made out of? Like crystal?
Of some kind, yeah.
Can I stab it with my dagger?
Oh my god.
Sure. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Cool. Where's my dagger? There it is.
Tink. Consider the orb stabbed. Nothing happened. Seems pretty sturdy.
Is there a way to dislodge the orb?
No way that you can see.
Like if I put my knife near like the seam and then try to
Yeah,
pop it
yeah.
out.
Not really. Not that way at the very least. It's pretty tightly fitted in there.
Move. Let me. Thank you. I'll do the same one for this one.
Okay. You take a moment, unscrew it, blow out the light.
I'm cooking, guys. I'm cooking.
You guys are now in darkness.
I'm going to dig my way out. I start stabbing the wall.
All right.
Can
You hit the
I take a
wall.
look-
Does
Oh my
nothing.
god.
I'm gonna keep doing it.
Can I investigate it and see if there's a button?
That was the investigation check from before.
Oh, was that for okay? Because I was just looking for
I'm
like.
gonna take my hand off of the thing now and let it count down to 0.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Newt, you looked around the walls for anything out of the ordinary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I meant it more like it doesn't matter.
All right. Svet, take your hand off of it. 19. 18.
Unless someone's gonna stop
17.
me, I would just like to fast forward to 0.
16.
Yeah, I mean I can't think of anything else
15.
to do.
14. I'll count faster then. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0.
Hide behind Newt.
That's
As it-
messed up. I'm beside you.
As it goes to
I
0.
can fit in small spaces.
You.
As it goes to 0, you guys hear the sound of, you think, mechanisms turning. In.
Yes.
What are you doing now? Are you touching that sconce?
No.
You're just chilling in that area right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just double checking. And then Svipall and Newt, you're kind of just chilling in the corner?
No, I hide behind Newt.
Okay, cool. You're trying to hide behind
Like
Newt.
this area.
Gotcha. But you're like basically in this
I'm
corner.
morally opposed to this.
Okay, cool.
Let it
And
be.
then
Let it be.
Svet, I'm assuming, is just kind of standing over the podium right now? Just looking at the timer? Cool.
Yep.
Timer reaches 0. You hear the sound of distant mechanisms turning. And then 20. 19. 18.
What
17.
the hell?
16.
Okay. I'll
Is
walk
this a
over.
break room?
14.
I'll walk over to the
13.
light on the wall and I'll
Twelve.
touch it. I'll hold it.
11. You touch the sconce. It is unlit and unscrewed.
That's
I
fine by
will
me.
Ten.
Pull the sconce. Or push or twist it.
You do that.
Mess around with it.
Nothing really happens. It's kind of built into the wall, so
Yeah.
you're not able to push or pull on it, but you do both, trying to see if it nudges at all, but nothing really happens. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
I use Newt as human shield.
0.
Bro.
As it reaches 0 once more, there is silence in the room. And then you hear, in the distance, a bit muffled, you think flames is what you hear. Sounds like flames in the distance. It's muffled through the walls.
you think it's maybe getting closer?
The number fades. There's no number on the orb anymore.
Oh, okay.
And then the orb's light dims a little bit.
Stop hiding behind
Maybe
Newt.
this was like a defense room.
I don't know. Gabe, we're
I
kind of
wonder
stuck
what we
here.
just
I
blew
don't.
up.
I don't want to. I'm not gonna lie, Gabe. I don't want to sit in this room and figure out the puzzle for like an hour. I'm
Yep.
asking for a hint or something.
I would also like a hint, because I have no idea.
Have the orb.
According to
I will
escape room
lick
rules,
the orb.
we are allowed like 3 hints before we're not on the leaderboard anymore.
All right. As you guys spend the next bit of time, I'm gonna say about an hour, looking around for literally anything, bashing your head against the wall, you review everything you know about this room, which is you touch the orb, and it starts counting down. When it reached 0, it restarted the timer, and then when that reached 0, it ended. Both times it reached 0, it made a noise. Outside of the podium and the orb, there is nothing else in this room except for the sconces, which were lit but now are not lit and are unscrewed. There's all the information you have. After about an hour of bashing your head, you think about it for a moment and you go, what if it's something with the sconces? What if we weren't supposed to blow it out or unscrew it? Maybe worth a try.
Okay, I will use firebolt to try to light them up again.
Can I cast Mage Hand to touch the red orb again?
This orb?
The red orb.
Oh,
So
the
I can
red
make Mage
orb.
Hand at a point within range. I don't have to see it.
All right, sure. You summon a mage hand there. You don't know where it is exactly, but it's. Oh, hold up. Where's my? There you go. You cast mage hand somewhere there.
Okay. I touch the orb to try to activate it again.
All right. After about 5 seconds, you hear the sound of a portal open. In Svet, are you guys screwing in the sconces back on and then lighting it up?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Light them both back up. They are lit.
I will then.
And as the
Sorry, go ahead.
flames, kind of, as you light up the flames, they turn. They're just normal flames, so they're like the the orangish red flame.
Okay. I'll touch the orb again, and then head over to the sconce and try and interact with it in some way once the countdown starts.
Within that hour that you said, could I have cast Unseen Servant to try to find a button on the other side of this door?
Oh, I see. Sure. You have an unseen servant there, and they're fiddling around with things right now.
Okay.
Doesn't find anything. And then Svet, you're gonna go over here, touch the orb again.
Yeah, touch the orb and then go back to the sconce and pull it or something. Interact
Alright.
with it in some way.
Touch the orb. The timer goes once more. 20, 19, 18,
I think we're
17.
all like agree that we're just gonna let it
16,
run out.
Yep.
15.
Yeah.
As it goes to 15, both lights turn yellow. The same color they were before. 14,
Mm-hmm.
13, 12, 11.
I get my Unseen Servant to
10.
try to pull the door while I pull the door.
It's not even a door, it's
Can
a
I-
wall. Sorry, I just say door because it's like the steps itself like elevated. Similar
Oh,
to
the
how the
steps, I
previous
see.
parts of the
Oh, I see what you mean.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I keep trying to look for a button on the other side.
And Svet and In, you guys are looking at the lights right now?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Now that it changed color, I'll try doing the same stuff again.
Cool. Make a
15
perception
falling.
check as well as you are looking at the lights.
Okie dokie.
The timer goes down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, Svet.
Oh, sorry. I thought I made the check. Skill check, perception.
Yeah, so 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Before it gets to 3, when it gets to 4, both the lights flicker. 3, 2, 1, 0. As it gets to 0, you hear the sound of something whirring, and then as it gets to 20, both the lights change colors. One moment. Both lights turn from yellow to purple.
Oh no.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. I'm assuming it's just...
Yep.
All right.
We don't really got anything else to do.
As it gets to 4, both lights flicker once more. Second time around, it's happened now. 3, 2, 1, 0. The orb fades. Both lights return to yellow.
Okay, I guess I'll interact with the orb, wait till it gets to 4, and then interact with the torch on the wall.
All right, you restart the orb. It counts down again from 20 all the way down to 4. When it gets to 4, both lights flicker once more. How are you going to interact with the light? Like, you're just going to, like...
I guess I'll try and pull on it like a lever.
Pulling on it, pushing on it does nothing. You guys would know that already. Pushing the sconce does nothing. Pulling on it does nothing. It doesn't raise. It doesn't lower. It's attached to the wall. And neither of them are magical in any way.
Yeah, I could try turning it, I guess.
Turning it does nothing.
Okay, hold on. I'm strapped for ideas. Not gonna lie.
I don't have any ideas either.
I'm gonna stab the orb repeatedly.
Can I do?
You're just gonna stab the orb?
Yeah, I'm gonna break it.
Can I do an intelligence check to see if there's something that Newt would get that I, as a player, am not getting?
Sure, make an intelligence check. I'm also assuming you guys are relaying any information whatsoever that you guys are getting. Like, I'm assuming Svet and you mentioned the lights flicker on 4.
Yep.
God damn it. Newt's also stupid.
All right, Svipall, make an intelligence check. Just a flat intelligence check as you're stabbing this fucking thing.
Other, right? Yeah. Intelligence. 21.
Cool. As you start to stab it and the timer reaches 0, and it resets again, it turns purple, the lights. It goes down, it starts to count down again. Eventually, as it starts to get to 5, you just think for a moment, is anybody... fuck it, let me try this. And when it gets to 4 and both lights flicker, you place your hand on the orb. As it does so, the lights go back to yellow. The orb stays at 4. And then...
Wait, sorry, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, so... When Svet puts her hand on the orb, it counts down at 4 the lights flicker. And then when Svipall puts his hand on the orb, it just stays at 4? I don't understand what the difference is here.
Because nobody was touching it while it was at 4 and touching the lights.
I'm so sorry. I don't understand this puzzle even a little bit. I'm so confused.
Touching the orb starts the timer.
Uh-huh.
The answer to it is just interacting with it again, but at 4. That's it.
Okay.
Nice.
Interacting with it at any time outside of 4 from your tests resets the timer back to 20.
Okay.
Hey, we did it, guys.
The passage opens.
Let's go.
Svipall kind of scratching his head a little bit, like, damn, I should have stabbed this thing even harder. That was stupid.
I almost broke it.
I would
Now
like
in.
to note that it's
Please make me.
11:15, and
Mhm.
I have to be up really early tomorrow, so I can't stay much longer.
Yeah, no worries. We'll be ending it literally like a second.
Okay, thanks.
In final roll, make me a intelligence check, please. Just a flat
Oh.
intelligence check.
Intelligence. Intelligence here.
Cool.
7.
Don't worry about it then. Svet, as the passage opens and you guys, with your dark vision, look, you can see, weirdly, a set of doors. As you turn to each other, confused at the sight, that is where we're going to call it for tonight's session.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, just updating my notes. All right. But yeah, that will be tonight's session. Thanks so much for
Woo.
playing, guys.
Thanks
no
for
worries.
DMing.
Thanks.
Thanks for hosting.
If you guys are going to stick around for a little bit, we could chat. But otherwise, it is a bit late. We got a little bit over time. That is where we're going to call it for tonight. You guys had fun? You guys want to DM me or anything? Feel free to. But otherwise, I'll talk to you guys whenever.
Alright.
Great.
See you guys
Good
soon.
stream.
All right, take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Yep.